In this scenario, you are a geospatial analyst assigned to provide near real-time situational awareness for security teams deployed to the field in support of a motorcade making its way from Philadelphia to Washington, D.C. You have access to several data feeds that are being used by federal, state, and local law enforcement for the purpose of reporting incidents, both direct and indirect threats, to the motorcade. The advanced team has provided you with a predetermined route and a Federal Aviation Authority air traffic feed. There are several credible threats being reported in the press, including one that involves low-flying, small aircraft potentially targeting the motorcade. With GeoVigilance, you can provide a dynamic common operating picture that will allow the analyst to watch the motorcade GPS location in real time and combine the route data with all of the data feeds, providing a unique capability to develop rules for scenario-based advanced threat warning to the customer and change the parameters of the rules on the fly. Let's watch. The motorcade begins in Philadelphia, and immediately the analyst creates route adherence rules for threat proximity along the route. As the motorcade begins to move, notice the incident feed starting to populate the map with data. The motorcade will establish a red buffer illuminating a proximity warning if it comes within 0.3 of a mile of a potential threat. The motorcade's backdropped with a green icon indicating that it is moving along the predetermined route. Tracking pop-up windows allow the analyst to obtain more information about a potential threat. These are the same messages that are relayed out to the field. The motorcade has moved into Baltimore City, but it has deviated from its predetermined route. We see the red buffer illuminated in a warning triangle icon behind the symbol for motorcade. The visual cues grab the analyst's attention right away, allowing them time to quickly determine if there's a problem or if the route information was incorrect. As the motorcade moves through the city, the analyst has the ability to filter threat warnings by changing established rules to see only incidents that are directly related to their mission. This is a powerful tool that allows clarity of information through the massive amounts of data that are feeding into the complex event processor. The motorcade is now back en route south of Baltimore, heading to Washington, D.C. As it nears a local airfield, there's a small plane that has just taken off and has readjusted its heading towards the motorcade route. There is a rule in place to send a warning if any aircraft fly within 10 miles of the route or motorcade and maintain an altitude below the regulation 1,000 feet. Seeing this warning in several traffic incidents, which may be an attempt to stop the motorcade, the analyst can take decisive action to reroute them around the traffic and away from the approaching aircraft until contact is made and a deviation from the current flight path is established. Having this type of situational awareness, where everyone involved has access to a common operating picture, as well as the ability to interact, predict, and adjust security on the fly, is critical in alleviating the chaos that can erupt during these types of high-tempo, high-stakes events. GeoVigilance is the answer to the common operating analysis environment for special event security involving multi-agency collaboration and information sharing across networks.